see the
No.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen.
Where'd they go with the flag?
Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag dropped.
Yeah, these are different settings, by the way. You have to like stand on them to return. They're like they're the new MLG
Flag
settings.
stolen.
You want me to change it or not?
Flag dropped. Flag reset. Flag taken.
Flag, I'm pulling the balcony. It's back.
Flag reset. Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Back.
Flag recovered. Flag dropped. Flag recovered. Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
I got him. I got him. I'm returning the flag right now.
Flag recovered. Flag taken.
They're going in the middle.
Flag stolen.
Blue lobby.
Flag dropped.
This guy is through news.
Flag stolen.
Where's the flag?
Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag reset. Flag
Nice job.
gained the lead.
Behind you.
Straight. Think so.
Yeah, they're coming from behind.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Another on our flag.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag recovered. Flag taken. Flag stolen.
I'm gonna
Jump
jump down. He went to the lift.
Flag dropped.
Just grab it, punch it.
Flag taken.
I hate that. It's so hard not to fucking coach you
Flag
guys.
dropped. Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag recovered. Flag captured. Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Rocks at our flag.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag taken.
How about the flag is going towards the sniper field?
Flag dropped.
I'm going. Okay.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag dropped.
Returning our flag.
Flag recovered.
They represent the flag.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Whoa. Down.
Get that return.
Flag stolen. Flag captured. Lost the lead. Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag recovered.
Right to the middle.
Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag taken. Flag dropped.
I'm almost there. Just give me your support. I'm right behind you.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Instead of our flag.
Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag recovered. Flag captured.
Nice.
Tied the leader.
Well, I'm down at our flag. You're by yourself. I'm leaving.
Flag taken.
Going underneath. I'm coming. Looking through a lift. Our flag. Need help. I'm down. I'm holding it down then. Stay up there, Morrow. Stay up there, Morrow.
Flag stolen.
Okay.
Flag dropped. Flag stolen.
Flag to that big door.
One big.
Flag
I
dropped.
stopped them. Right. Okay, I'm resetting flag. Okay.
Flag recovered.
Right.
On the big door, that big door.
Flag
Nice.
captured.
Nice.
Game
Shit, guys.
over.
That was a good game.
And we were inches.
That's heated. Alright, so like pretty much what I noticed is that like I mean the majority of the time you guys weren't up top, and then when whoever did get up top actually ended up being the successful ones. A lot of times you guys ended up running around like level 2 your bases and like big door a lot, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you have radio or you know up top on the streets, it's literally always better. The other thing that I saw you guys a lot of the time doing, just on my team, I don't know if it happened on the blue team, but Morrow, first of all, Morrow was the guy that was calling out the most, so just props to you, by the way. Like, he was calling out, like, literally everything you should, like, oh, I'm going here, with you, you know, you're by yourself. I saw someone else say you're by yourself, and then whoever in the end told Morrow to stay up top in the radio with the flag, that was also huge. Like, just literally every single time you guys were talking personally to one each other, like, you guys were successful in your caps, or literally in anything. So, the only bad thing, or one of the few bad things I saw you guys do was, Morrow and Doom, a lot of times, one of you guys would grab the flag, and you guys would get so caught up in one another that you would both run back together to the flag, just like as an escort, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but once you escort someone to, like, around the jetpack area, or the flag area, even, like, it's now the flag guy's got to hide well. Like with a 5-second return, unless there's like all 4 people dead or all 4 people alive and you don't know where they are, you don't really need an escort. Once you get back to your base, you should just have a good hiding spot. So like a lot of the times, like you guys would get in this like base-to-base fight because both teams would have the flags in their base, and you guys, no one would push out. Like no one would, like you can't just cap a flag sitting there like protecting them. You have to cap a flag, you have to get the return also. So, that's a huge thing. Like you guys can't be afraid to go for the return, because like a lot of the times, like they're doing the same thing you are. They're just looking across the map, fighting, like waiting for someone to get their return. So, don't ever be afraid to like go across the map and try and make a play. The other thing I saw you guys do a lot was like your flag war guys. Like I know it was a different game type, so I can't really knock you on it. But if you have a flag like that, and that's the V3 setting, so it's gonna be coming in any or pretty shortly soon. So what you want to do for something like that is, like, let's say, I forget who it was, but someone, the blue team was running the flag in from their big door, and the red team met them at their flag, but instead of stopping him and killing the guy and like returning the flag, what ended up happening was he tried to kill the guy and missed the kill, and the guy ended up capping in his face. So what you need to do?
Eric,
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. You were breaking up, so I couldn't understand any of it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Am I fine now? All right. I was saying there was one time at the blue big door where blue team was trying to run in the flag to cap, and the red team was coming from the jetpack to stop it, and they could have stopped the flag. But instead of going to what you need to do, instead of grabbing the flag and throwing it out, causing them to get a 5-second return on it to cap, instead of doing that, someone just tried to go for the kill and then return it. So in reality, what you want to do is you got to think about all those situations where you can throw the flag out to stop them from capping. Or let's say you guys were playing playlist still and it wasn't V3. If you throw the flag out to under their base, now they have to drop down onto their level 1 to return it. So you have to so anytime you can throw the flag out, or even just off its stand, they can't cap it until it's returned. So always keep that in mind. Another thing, blue team, a lot of times I saw what you guys did was you'd run the flag out bottom middle and then port up your vent and then go into your window and go for the cap. That's a pretty good strat. Now the other thing though is on the red team, like you guys see them run bottom middle, and then there's only 3 routes they can take. Up the vent, under their base, or up the char left, and every single time, no one had any idea. And if you don't have any idea where they're coming from, then you need to get to their base and throw their flag out, just to cause a distraction. Just like I said, those, literally throwing the flag out is one of the biggest things you could do in this game, especially in V3, obviously. Let's say it was Zealot, if you're on Zealot and you throw the flag out bottom middle, they can't cap it. They have to drop bottom middle to return it. So, always keep that in mind because it gets them out of position and stuff like that. When you guys are in a standoff, it's not a bad thing to drop the flag. It's a 15-second return. So, let's say you and your teammate have a guy, and, I saw a lot of times, Moro, you were in Red 2 or something holding a flag, and your teammate Doom would get ambushed from, jetpack. You would just be looking at him with flag. Alright, so is it working? Alright, I was saying, if, let's say you guys had flag on, in Red 2, Moro, you'd be holding the flag on your flag, waiting for the return in the standoff, and Doom would get ambushed from the jetpack, and instead of dropping the flag and helping out, him, which now, as soon as you drop the flag, there's only 2 options. There's a 15-second return, or there's a 15-second reset, or a 5-second return. So one of those 2 has to happen. So if you think about it, if you don't think there's anyone near you, then you have a 15-second reset to play around with whatever you want to do. So when you're standing there with the flag watching your teammate die, just drop the flag, help out. It's not touch return in V3, so you can feel comfortable like that. Let's say even if it's Zealot and you're in a standoff, or it was normal in Countdown, it's a standoff, and there's a guy across the map and there's no one near you, it's not a bad idea to drop the flag and put a few shots in for your team. Because right now you're just playing short-handed 3-on-4. Then besides that, you guys really. You guys obviously didn't have the best rotations for, weapons and stuff like that. It's probably hard to tell the times in a 30-minute game versus a 15. However,